For more update, please subscribe our Gossip America News YouTube channel and press the bell button. It was a moment of jaw-dropping candor. The lights of Watch What Happens Live shimmered, the air thick with tension and reality TV glitter, when Kim Zolciak, no stranger to headlines or heartbreak, sat down with Andy Cohen for what viewers thought would be another dramatic but lighthearted reunion. Instead, she dropped a truth bomb that left Bravo fans, and even Cohen himself, visibly stunned, with a heavy sigh and eyes that flickered between remorse and defiance. Kim confessed, "I had nothing. I was broke. I used Ariana and Brielles' money." The confession ignited a storm of opinions online, but to really understand the weight of Kim's words, you have to dig deep into her recent struggles, unravel the threads of her family dynamic, and trace the legacy of fame, finances, and maternal guilt. Kim Zolciak's rise to reality TV fame was nothing short of meteoric. She burst into the Bravo universe with her big blonde wigs, designer handbags, and infamous Big Papa references during her time on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. She quickly parlayed her chaotic charisma into a spin-off, Don't Be Tardy, which gave fans an inside look at her blended family with husband Kroy Biermann and her 6 children, most prominently daughters Brielle and Ariana. But behind the glam and filters was a slow-brewing storm. As the cameras kept rolling, Kim's spending habits began to outpace her earning power. Lavish vacations, luxury cars, extensive plastic surgeries, and the upkeep of the family's multi-million-dollar Georgia mansion became a standard part of the Zolciak Biermann aesthetic. As Bravo fandom knows too well, reality wealth often comes with an expiration date, and Kim's was about to be stamped. On that fateful WWHL episode, the tone shifted dramatically when Andy asked Kim about the rumors swirling around her recent financial collapse. It was a question that might have triggered a defensive reaction in the past, but this time, Kim didn't hold back. With a glass of champagne barely touched in front of her, Kim leaned into the microphone. "We hit rock bottom. No money. Bills stacking up. I did what I had to do." Andy, caught slightly off guard, clarified, "Are you saying you used your daughter's money to cover your household expenses?" Kim nodded slowly. "Yes, their savings, some brand money, even their cameo earnings. I took it." The audience gasped, and social media lit up within seconds. Some fans were sympathetic, citing the harsh realities of post-fame life. Others were furious, accusing Kim of financial abuse and selfishness. But Kim, in that chair, looked like a woman who was finally unburdening herself from years of guilt. According to close sources, the fallout at home was immediate and painful. Ariana, now 23 and carving out her own niche as an influencer and fitness enthusiast, reportedly found out about the withdrawals not through a conversation, but by noticing suspicious activity in her savings account. Brielle, now 27, who had trusted her mom to manage her earnings while she navigated brand deals and TV guest spots, was blindsided. "They felt betrayed," a family friend said. Brielle especially, she always defended Kim to the media, even when it hurt her own reputation. This was a deep cut. Both daughters initially stayed silent after the WWHL episode aired, but Brielle finally broke her silence on Instagram stories 3 days later with a simple, poignant post. "Love you, but trust is earned, and sometimes broken." Ariana followed suit with a more cryptic TikTok showing her packing a suitcase with the caption, "New chapter." No shade. Kroy Biermann, Kim's husband and former NFL player, has had his own rocky path in recent years. Once the poster boy of reality TV dadhood, he was seen as the grounding force in Kim's whirlwind life. But the cracks began to show. After his career ended, their financial issues mounted, and the couple filed for divorce twice in the span of a year. On WWHL, Kim admitted that she and Kroy were not on the same page about using their daughter's money. Kroy didn't know at first. When he found out, he was furious. "But we were drowning. We were trying to keep the house, the kids' school tuition, lights on." Sources close to the couple say Kroy demanded transparency moving forward and is now pushing for separate financial accounts for the girls. So how did Kim, once a top earner in the Bravo world, end up siphoning money from her own daughters? It's a story riddled with bad business deals, missed tax payments, overspending, and a stubborn refusal to downsize. The 15,000 square foot Alpharetta mansion was once a symbol of success, but by 2022, it had become a financial albatross. Between ballooning mortgage payments and property taxes, the house bled their bank accounts dry. Several foreclosure rumors swirled, only to be refuted by Kim with Instagram house tours and denials. Multiple reports confirmed that Kim and Kroy owed hundreds of thousands in unpaid taxes. Meanwhile, a slew of creditors from credit card companies, 2 car lenders filed lawsuits. One particularly damning report alleged that a casino in the Bahamas was also pursuing legal action after Kim reportedly walked away from a massive gambling debt. At their peak, Brielles and Ariana were pulling in lucrative brand partnerships, but as the family's controversies mounted, companies quietly pulled back. What once was a revenue stream became inconsistent, yet Kim continued to treat it as guaranteed income. The legal question looms: was what Kim did even legal? While minors, earnings from entertainment are typically protected under child labor laws, think Coogan accounts. Ariana and Brielles were already over 18 when most of the money was taken. Unless they had formal agreements or power of attorney restrictions, Kim likely wasn't violating any criminal laws. But that doesn't mean there are no consequences. Celebrity attorney Lisa Bloom weighed in during an appearance on Access Hollywood. It's not illegal per se, but it's ethically troubling. Adult children have the right to financial autonomy. If their accounts were accessed without permission, there could be civil liability. Insiders claim the girls are not pursuing legal action yet. Instead, they're focusing on rebuilding their personal brands and independence. Perhaps the most humanizing moment of the WWHL segment came when Kim's voice cracked and tears filled her eyes. "I wasn't trying to steal. I was trying to survive. My pride didn't let me ask for help. So I took from the only place I thought I had access to my daughters. I regret it every single day." She added, "I wish I could have protected them better. I wish I'd downsized earlier, said no more often. But when you're used to living a certain way, you don't know how to hit the brakes until you crash." It wasn't a polished PR apology, was raw, uncomfortable, and possibly the most real moment Bravo has captured in years. The Bravo fandom was split. Some fans empathized, noting that financial desperation can drive even the most loving parents to questionable choices. "She was wrong, but I believe she's truly remorseful," one viewer tweeted. "She's not a villain, just a mom who panicked." Others were far less forgiving. Kim spent years flexing her wealth, ignoring advice, and now her daughters are paying the price. Shameful. Even celebrities chimed in. RHONJ's Teresa Giudice posted a subtle yet pointed Instagram quote, "Protect your kids, even from yourself." In the weeks following the interview, Kim reportedly began steps to make amends. According to a representative, she's working with financial advisors to set up separate trust accounts for Ariana and Brielles to replace the lost funds. She's also quietly listed several luxury items, including her famed designer wig collection, for sale to raise money. Brielles and Ariana, while still distant, have agreed to meet privately with Kim to discuss boundaries and healing. There's even talk of a documentary or reality comeback centered on Kim's redemption journey, but only if it includes full transparency. The road ahead for Kim Zolciak and her daughters is uncertain. Trust, once broken, takes time and actions to rebuild. Whether this public confession leads to reconciliation or permanent estrangement remains to be seen. One thing is certain: this moment has become a cultural touchpoint. It's about more than money, it's about the dangers of unchecked fame, the fragility of family, and the price of pretending everything is fine when it's not. As one WWHL viewer commented, "This isn't just a scandal, it's a cautionary tale." And maybe, just maybe, that's how Kim Zolciak's next chapter begins, not with a designer bag or a flashy tagline, but with humility, accountability, and the quiet work of making things right. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our Gossip America News YouTube channel for more updated news.